Alright, I did this like 6 months ago, so let's just do it again. So recently I went to an anime convention with my girlfriend, and as you can imagine, it was a little bit cringe. I mean, there's some alright stuff about anime convention, like you can buy stuff there. Like, I bought this can of strawberry milk that was just sitting out for all day, and I drank it, and it tasted kind of weird, but I kind of liked it too. But it also made my tummy hurt. Not sure if those things are related, but yeah, it made my tummy hurt, and it was really weird. It was like milk mixed with strawberry juice. In fact, I'm like 99% that's what it was. It wasn't like strawberry milk. It was like milk and strawberry juice in the same can. Little weird, little wacky. But yeah, anime fans are cringe. I kind of had this discussion with my girlfriend while we were at the con. She said that she felt as though that in recent years that people have become more cringe, and which I pointed out to her that it probably didn't get more cringe. She probably just got more based after she started dating me. Like, one example of a cringe thing that happened is that her and I was cosplaying Inosuke from Demon Slayer, and she was cosplaying Tanjiro. And we were walking around the dealer's hall. That's like where you buy all the stuff. And I hear a voice behind us that just says Oni-chan, which I'm like, alright, cringe, whatever. And they say it again, but it's closer to us. So kind of like turn a little bit so that I can see them. And, you know, I see pretty much a grown-ass white woman say this at us. And they are cosplaying Nezuko from Demon Slayer. And I just thought, what the fuck is she doing? And then she said it again towards us. And then I finally put the dots together like, oh, she's talking to my girlfriend. So like I kind of tapped my girlfriend to let her know they're talking about, because I didn't want to be next to them because, you know, it's kind of cringe. But after they were done talking for like, it was like 30 seconds. She came up to me and was like, I didn't like that. That was kind of cringe. And she kept like going on and on about how she didn't like it. And then eventually I just said, it's like, yeah, I mean, she doesn't even it's like, yeah, well, she doesn't even talk in the show, so it would be better if she just shut the fuck up. I mean, obviously I said that as a joke, but it was kind of true, because, I mean, you're a grown-ass white woman. You don't need to be calling other grown women Oni-chan in the middle of the fucking floor. I mean, if you want to, that's your prerogative, but I feel like you should do it to somebody that you know, not a complete fucking stranger. And that actually reminds me of something else. So basically what that means is that it's like a community-led thing, events that's put on by the event itself. It's people who is like, hey, we're all gonna dress up as this certain like anime or whatever this day, and we're all gonna get together and take pictures with each other, which is like a bunch of random people from, you know, the community. So me and my girlfriend, we went there because, you know, we were Demon Slayer, and there's this guy and he just took over. It was uncomfortable. He was just yelling out, it's like, oh, let's get all the Hashira now. Oh, let's get Rengoku and Tanjiro's together and all that type of stuff. And it was just so cringe, bro. Because it's not, nobody's like in charge. It's a community-led thing. So everyone's like, oh, let's like, you know, let's do this stuff together. This would be fun. This would be cute. And it's kind of like a mutual group decision. But white man takes over again. It's like, that guy has never heard the phrase to listen, because he didn't know how to sit his white ass down to listen. Anyways, more thing, the rave. There's usually a rave at anime conventions that happen at like it's around like midnight, I think. I don't really remember, but we went down there, and you know, there's just that room. My God, that room would reek of just sweat and everything not nice. It was bad in there. Though we had to leave because I have tinnitus, and holy shit, that I couldn't hear for several minutes after we left because I could just hear ringing. And I forgot how much an assault sound can be on my ears sometimes when it's that loud. Well, you know, it was all right, I guess. I was there for like 20 minutes and then went to the hotel room and fucking cried because I couldn't fucking hear for several minutes. 6 months ago is that yeah, anime fans still not that funny. Like, you know, I mingle around sometimes, talk to new people, and I can say again, they are not funny. I loosely remember what I talked about in my last video is basically like they heard something that was funny, that was kind of funny one time, and they just repeat it over and over again because they cannot come up with new jokes themselves. And I still think that stands because I feel like I had the exact same conversations but with different people all over again, and it was quite impressive how unfunny they were. Though I guess a bonus to having them be unfunny is that everybody thought I was fucking hilarious, which I guess is a bonus. I don't think I'm that funny, but I can be a little silly at times, and they seem to appreciate me being a little bit silly. Were pretty whack if I remember. There were quite a few that were kind of questionable and sounded kind of cringe, if I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can like get a few titles. So this one was originally called Autism in Cosplay, How to Craft, but when the convention actually came around to happening, they had to change it to neurodivergency, I guess, to be more inclusive, which I think is pretty silly. There's also another one that is the philosophy of hentai, which, you know, could have been kind of cool. I don't know about it, but sick. There was also I remember I saw a thing called cosplay chess, which I thought, you know, that seems somewhat interesting, but then my girlfriend told me what it actually was, because I just thought it's like, oh, maybe it's just kind of like a chess tournament or something like that. But no, it's not that. It's basically you get a bunch of people and the people act like the pieces and then you control them that way, which, you know, is less I don't know, it's just like I don't really, it kind of makes it seem like it'd be very hard to get to understand what's really happening, but yeah, I don't know, man. There was a panel called Cosplay is, in parentheses, not for everyone. And I remember, as soon as I read that, I just pretty much went like on a 20-minute joking rant, just like, you should gatekeep cosplaying. Not everybody should cosplay. No white people are allowed to cosplay and stuff like that. It was just going on and on for like 20 minutes. Just thinking like, that's just such a funny title. It's just cosplay is not for everyone. I think it was actually about like how people are racist, but I mean, you know, people already know that's bad, so I don't really understand why you need a whole panel for that. And I'm not gonna lie, single panel, there's probably like, you know, 50 plus panels or some shit. I don't think there's one that looks even slightly interesting. Maybe like, you know, the philosophy of hentai interesting, because I just want to see like what the fuck they're doing in there. But there's just like so many cosplays not for everybody, because, you know, that'd be funny to gatekeep cosplay. But all the panels weren't very interesting, if I had to say so myself. But I mean, talked to quite a few people. Ate a lot of like frozen. But we went to like we went to Walmart right before the convention. So we just got like a bunch of different stuff. We had like a microwavable frozen spaghetti thing, which I didn't eat because I was like, that's kind of it's kind of gross. I don't like that. And a lot of shitty food, and I drank a lot. Probably I got 2 prints of thing that actually anything else that I actually bought. Yeah, I think this is a good place to end. It's just talking about my experience, how it's kind of cringe, but you know, well, it's all in good fun. So yeah, bye.